It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow.
Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they're slogging through 4 straight losses coming into tonight's game, looking for answers, looking for a win to get them on track. Battling it out tonight, 2 offenses that tend to live and die by the 3. Shaq, do you think the league is becoming too perimeter-oriented?
Yeah, Kenny knows this. He has 2 rings. I have 4. Championship-level teams usually challenge you outside and inside. You got to keep the defense guessing, Ernie.
Well, the perimeter offenses have become a lot more sophisticated. 25 feet from the baskets, it's hard to impose your physicality against anyone on the defensive end.
There's nothing sophisticated about jacking up 83s in the game.
Well, you know what? It's hard to be physical when guys are not even coming near you.
For a guy who liked to shoot the 3, would you like to be playing today?
I would, not to toot my own horn.
Go ahead, toot yours.
But I'm going to toot it. I would average easily a 20-point game. Easily 20 a game. Being able to take the amount of threes that they're able to take, 20 would be, I would be disappointed.
Drown him out.
I would be so disappointed if I didn't get 20 every night. This is the easiest era to play it. How can you shoot up 23s and call yourself a point guard? So, this is ridiculous. Any scrub could play in this era. Kevin, anybody could play in this era, Kevin. Anybody.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Portland Trail Blazers come into town in this game. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off the beginning of a homestand. They come into this one very confident. They feel like this is a game they should win against a team that struggled. We'll see if they can take care of business.
Kevin, I'll tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand here today.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, undisputedly, Damian Lillard is the leader of this Blazers team. Now, Yusuf Nurkic said, he's the best thing that's happened to me. To have a superstar in this league as a leader, a friend, and a teammate, it makes me better. Kevin?
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. As we reach the halfway point in the season, Steve, how much does a team's depth start to play a part?
It plays a lot. I mean, if you have lack of it, then you start to see the guys that needed some rest or those nagging injuries, you can't rest them. You got to play them, especially if you're jockeying for position, looking down the road for playoffs. And then the teams who are, I would say, have all the depth in the world, those coaches have it great. They get a chance to pick and choose. They sit some guys. I know the league doesn't like that, and they get a chance to start some other guys. They manage minutes and manage injuries very well when you have a deep team.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Nurkic, and it's Turner in at the 3 slot. McCollum, no good. Now the Grizzlies with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the 2 teams.
Looking forward to seeing these 2 franchises square off in what should be a thrilling first game.
And there's the first bucket of the evening.
Should be an interesting game. Both teams coming in ready to do battle.
Turner against Anderson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Turner with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Outside Conley. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Over Aminu. Jackson misses. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the second player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Lillard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lillard's got his first bucket in this one.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
First team foul.
Jackson kicks to Conley. Unloads from 13. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Love the effort from Mike Conley, not letting the defense get the best of him down low.
Turner finds McCollum. Jackson against Aminu. Back to McCollum. The tray. That one no good. And Memphis the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Communication seemed to be missing, and if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that.
Green, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
Knocked away. So it's the Grizzlies now. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Conley against Lillard. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Anderson in the post. He's against Turner. Anderson kicks to Temple. 4 on the clock. Over McCollum. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Temple's got his first bucket of the night. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Jackson. Over Aminu. And he overshot that one, missing. Portland trailing here. And Turner kicks to McCollum. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Here's Temple. He is guarded by McCollum. Conley finds Anderson. Back to Conley. This one for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And I think they could hold their heads high from that performance, despite the final score being what it was.
Oh, sure, they did a ton of things right, and they can definitely look at those as they move forward to try to avenge that loss.
And here's Anderson following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Back to Temple. Right side Jackson. Out to Conley. Passes it to Temple. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way.
In terms of player salaries, you want to get what you pay for. Not the case for the Grizzlies last season. Two of the three highest paid guys, one played in just 12 games, the other played in just 36.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
All right, a chance to check out stats for McCollum. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's getting around 28 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I totally agree. He has the IQ and the ability to take it up another level anytime he wants.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
Myers Leonard.
Conley, the pass to Temple. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now, I've seen it all.
They double him with Green. To the middle. Goes up to the stripe. Leonard, no luck.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Anderson against Turner. Pass to Conley. Outside, Green. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Leonard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Anderson's shot is off.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3. Conley grabs the miss. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And there's the pass to Green. And again, Memphis no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Conley against Lillard. McCollum outside. Buries it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 13 points.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Trailblazers leading by 6. A floater. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They kick it out to Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Green's got his first points in this one. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Over in the corner, Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies shooting 40% here in the early stages. Lillard against Conley. And Al Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Parsons checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Andrew Harrison subbed in for Garrett Temple. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Harkless has checked in. Jackson has the open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. He's got 7.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Harrison, and it's all evened up. Harrison's got his first points of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Here's McCollum. Cans the 12-footer.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Parsons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Sinks that one from the post. Parsons got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
He's not shy around the rim. Chandler Parsons with the length to work inside.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Conley gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Leonard. And the shot goes in. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago he was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
You know, at one time thought to be the ideal small forward, you know, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Smitty, if you had to boil it down to a single play in your career, what was your biggest moment?
Kevin, I'm glad you asked that question. I can also get it out there to everybody in the basketball universe. Game 7, Western Conference Final. Shaq fouled me, and they did not call the foul. Shaq fouled me, Kevin. That play still haunts me. I'm still mad.
Really? After all these years?
Yes, and he still lets me know that he didn't foul me, but we got to run the tape. He fouled me.
Right. And so here's Memphis. The Blazers getting the bucket. Harrison kicks to Jackson. Pass to Parsons. Lots of room. That one off the back iron and out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Curry. T right on him. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. And Brooks. Here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Trailblazers third.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
The free throw drops for Gaspy. And both free throws good for Gaspy. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 17 now.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Back to Harrison. At the top of the key, Caspi on its way from Parsons for two. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Portland trailing here. McCollum outside. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep.
Portland foul. Penalty situation. His first personal foul.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early. An aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Stauskas is out there with Curry. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Leonard in at the 4. Here is Caspi. Parsons looking it over. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Inside. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 1 on the bucket from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Parsons for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Harrison. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 7 points in the game.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
Passes it to Leonard. Nurkic in the post. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Harrison passes to Parsons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Harrison. Out left to the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. Misses off the left iron.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Harrison kicks to Jackson. The pass to Brooks. Now here's Parsons, guarded by Curry. lets a floater go, and that one good. 9 points for Chandler Parsons.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Pass to Nurkic. He kicks to Curry. Here's Stauskas. Floats one up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parsons with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Here's Nurkic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He can be masterful in there, especially when there's no rim protection.
Harrison passes to Jackson. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Parsons for 3, and Harkless pulls it down.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
It's tipped.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Brooks with no one around, and it's Memphis with another. Steve, while he was interim head coach last season, J.B. Bickerstaff certainly won over the players' approval.
Marc Gasol said he's done a tremendous job with the tools he was given and with what he was allowed to do. Mike Conley simply stated he deserves this job. The Grizzlies brass was impressed enough that they didn't conduct a coaching search.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Curry. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Stauskas. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Here's Jackson. Bucket is good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Harkless finds Curry. Here's Leonard. Back to Curry. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Harrison. Jackson against Nurkic. Jackson passes to Harrison, and it's Brooks in the corner. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So many different approaches, Steve, on offense. Some guys force the issue, but Steve, who are some guys that really practice patience?
I think LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant. I think Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard to somewhat of a degree. Chris Paul. There's so many guys. I love the way they can just let the play develop or let the game develop. And then they can take over. But those are some of the names. I think they play with a lot of patience.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Here's Temple, guarded by Kerr. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Conley. Shot from the top of the key from downtown. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard, right side. Back to Curry. Lillard outside. Over Temple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Temple, and that one goes long.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Curry kicks to Lillard. Back to Curry. And there's the pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, again the miss by Lillard.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well, the truth is, he probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 11. Back to Temple. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Conley kicks to Anderson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Free throw, good, Anderson.
And you watch Kyle Anderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Fires for 3. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 5 points so far.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Timeout, timeout.
And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around it.
Parsons checked in for Jackson. Anderson dishes to Green. Memphis moving it around. Parsons on the wing. Outside, Green. Back to Parsons. Clock at 6. Out to Conley. Shoots over Lillard. And another miss by Memphis. Trailblazers trail by 7. Turner with it. 17 points in his last outing. McCollum outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Temple.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
Lillard against Conley. Kicks it out to Parsons. But they get it back. Conley finds Temple. With the teardrop. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Count that bucket.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard looking around. The 3. Green with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Out to Conley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Anderson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's McCollum. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. 26 seconds left here in the second. Outside Conley. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Feeds it to Green. Clock at 4, and it's good. 2 points. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
JaMychal Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside. And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. The second quarter was full of highlights for them, and as their play improved, so did their lead. They'll be carrying an 11-point edge into the second half. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Doesn't the Mississippi River look simply spectacular in the moonlight here tonight? Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
You see the defense trying to make an adjustment, but it's hard when he's hitting from that far away.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Anderson at the small forward and Jackson at the 4. Conley out there with Garrett Temple, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Turner. Michael Conley making his last shot. Passes it to McCollum. Down low, Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. And Temple kicks to Green. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. A putback. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 8 points.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum outside. He kicks it to Nurkic. Nobody near Lillard. From outside, off the mark.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Anderson passes to Temple. There's the pass to Jackson. Over McCollum. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Turner finds Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. And it's Conley with the ball for Memphis. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. From the stripe, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 6 points for him.
Working over that in-between area. Defenses now have a hard time shutting that down.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Harrison's checked in for Memphis. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Trailblazers. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Green with the block.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
Now here's Harkless. Guarded by Green. Tries again. Harrison with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Aminu against Jackson. Back to Conley. Over Aminu. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Lillard from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 14 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Harrison. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Cullen passes to Aminu. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Aminu's got his first points of the night. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Jackson. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Doesn't go that time.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by McCollum. Green dishes to Conley. Off target with his 3.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now a timeout called by Memphis. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Caspi comes in for Jackson, and Brooks subbed in for Kyle Anderson. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Nurkic. Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Harrison kicks to Conley. To the inside, Caspi, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Damian Lillard. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Conley with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Harkless has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stauskas. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. Rebound by Caspi. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks, the pass to Harrison. Kicks it to Caspi. Green breaking loose. Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Caspi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks finds Conley, looking to get back on track here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And look at Conley go right up inside. Masterful job getting the foul on that shot.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so good for so long. Conley still with no all-star appearances, Steve. That's hard to believe.
It is. It's a shame. Lots of competition at that point guard spot. People recognize the ability, but he continues to lose the numbers game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. And Conley drops them both.
Mike Conley is an effective two-way player. He's masterful at running the offense for you, and he is a big-time defender at that point guard position.
Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Harrison. Offensive rebound. Outside Conley. Pass to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Leonard. And Stauskas has it in the corner. Over Brooks. That one wide left.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harkless the pass to Leonard. Dishes to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Brooks at the elbow. Parsons outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And there you see the heart and fire of Parsons. Just refused to be denied on that shot. And early in his career, Parsons displays so much talent. We know about the injuries. I think everyone wonders what could have been.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Mike Conley. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
1 shot, gentlemen.
On the free throw, no good. And talking about Parsons, one thing he can still do is help you stretch the floor.
Yes, Kevin, he has good size out on the perimeter. A nice shooting touch. Without the same athleticism he used to have, he's had to adapt his game.
Such a wide open look. Harrison's got 6 points in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And checking out Portland, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And when you look at Memphis, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
What they've done, they've kept themselves in the playoff picture, though. They haven't been spectacular, but they're still in the race. And we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Now Casper. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Caspi. McCollum's checked in for Portland. Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 14. Passes it to Harkless. Now here's Leonard. The dish to McCollum, trying to end the drought. Unhindered, going all the way. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Harkless. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
To the paint. Here's Parsons. Here's Brooks. Parsons trying to break loose. Kept alive. Caspi drops in the layup for 2. Caspi's got 12 points in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Curry kicks to McCollum. Pass to Harkless. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. From 13. And that one hits back iron.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Here's McCollum. The shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Parsons. Evan Turner pulls it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Puts it up from 12. Here's Harkless. And that one drops for him. Harkless has got his second basket.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
The Grizzlies shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Caspi finds Brooks. Shoots over Turner. Brooks misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. And it's McCollum in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
Parsons, right side. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Chandler Parsons can just lull you to sleep with his dribble, then all of a sudden, he's gone.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, he can pass it. A very versatile player.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Trailblazers trail by 10 on the floor for Portland. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Harkless is out there with Aminu, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And the shot goes in.
And once he sets up that low, you really have to work to root him off the block.
Yeah, he has the grit to dig in and the skill to counter if you try to get physical with him.
Inside, here's Jackson, and the shot goes in. Jackson's got 19 points.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Jazz, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. And so McCollum nails both of them. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Harrison. He kicks it to Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
McCollum dishes to Curry. Back to McCollum, wide open. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And for Memphis, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Harrison. And it's off from 3-point range. Trailblazers trail by 6. A 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Parsons' shot is off.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Turner up top. Covered by Parsons. The shot by Turner no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Parsons for 3. Traps in the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Parsons with the easy release to drill home the three.
Curry passes to Nurkic. Aminu against Parsons. It's McCollum on the wing. Lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. JaMychal Green comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Mike Conley in for Andrew Harrison. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
Thank you, David. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Now the pass to Nurkic. Over Green. Nurkic can't hit. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Green. Kicks to Temple. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's McCollum. That's good from 17 feet away. McCollum's got 30 points.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by McCollum. Back to Green. Memphis moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When you watch Kyle Anderson, he's just a different type of player. Below average athleticism and jump shot. Rare combination in this league, but he can give you a lot. He knows the game.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And talking about Anderson, he's the kind of guy coaches trust to make the right basketball play.
Very, very high basketball IQ. Nice passer with great vision. He can give you quality minutes.
Lillard's checked in for Curry. Both free throws good from Anderson.
A versatile swingman. Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2. I think they're getting it right.
Outside Jackson. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here is Anderson. A floater, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 10. Lillard outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Anderson against Turner. Left side Anderson lets the three fly. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Anderson outside. On the wing, Green. And here's Conley outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum finds Nurkic to the right side. And it's Lillard missing. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And the wide open shot from Green. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 21 in the game.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Aminu. Here's Turner. Nailed from three-point land.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Conley. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Jackson. Right side, Conley. Anderson outside. 5 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. That's tipped. It's stolen by Aminu.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
Memphis leading by 6. Anderson passes to Green. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
And Steve, the way JaMychal Green got here, a terrific story.
Went undrafted, Kevin, did the G League thing, bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you good minutes.
That's good from Green.
You've got to love the journey JaMychal Green has taken to get into the league, really clawing his way into this team's rotation thanks to his tremendous work ethic.
Here's McCollum. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
Conley kicks to Jackson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
One shot, gentlemen.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Portland.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. Aminu dishes to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint, it's stolen by Aminu. Lillard against Conley. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Grizzlies now, and the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Temple. Out to the wing. Conley inside the line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Drops in the tray.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And Temple kicks to Jackson. Back to Temple. Passes to Conley. 6 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
Tough night for him shooting the basketball, but this team has been resilient. That's why they've held the lead.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Conley finds Jackson. Down low, here's Green. Pass to Temple. Memphis moving it around. Anderson in the post. He's covered by Aminu. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 26.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here is Lillard. Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Temple. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard the pass to Aminu, and he gets it to go.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, reason why they have found their shooting stroke. Their offense is clicking.
Conley against Aminu, and Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
The 11-footer. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Nurkic with the steal. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Grizzlies with the rebound.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
They get it back. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Quick off the floor for these offensive rebounds. Green's 7'2" wingspan. It helps him snatch them.
Aminu, the slam dunk by Aminu.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
The pass to Anderson. Clock at 6. The tray. And it's Michael Conley with the 3.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nurkic. Turner finds Lillard. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Penalty situation. Shooting for Memphis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Temple. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so here's Memphis. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His second personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Grizzlies. Garrett Temple.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
You can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. And so they foul intentionally.
Trailblazers foul. Instant personal foul. Penalty situation. Shooting for Memphis. Kyle Anderson.
2 shots.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. He kicks to Stauskas. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chandler, you guys really passed the ball well tonight, and that seemed to feed energy at both ends.
Yeah, just playing selfish. And as you can see, we're having so much fun when we play that way. When everyone's getting involved, everybody's touching it. It's just a much better team offense when we play like that, and it's successful for us.
It was successful tonight, Chandler. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.